Now here in the Rio Grande Valley, we are tracking Sally as the peak of hurricane season continues.
Meteorologist Chris Ramirez is in the Weather Center tracking the tropics. Chris.
Yes, Sydney and Clara, as if the tropics are not active enough, here's a look at that situation. We are tracking several named storms, and here's a forecasted path of all of those storms there. We have Sally, Paulette, Renee, Teddy, and Vicky currently in the Atlantic Basin. As we go into the next several days, Teddy expecting to become a Category 3 hurricane. Paulette's likewise a Category 3 hurricane, and also our eyes are on Sally there. We do have Vicky that's expected to weaken into a remnant low. However, all eyes are on Sally, as we are now almost out of names for the 2020 hurricane season. Our last name is Wilfred, and we're going to eventually possibly go over to the Greek alphabet, Alpha and Beta there, as we go into with our next named storms. But looking at Sally, all eyes are on Sally in the northern Gulf Coast. It is now a Category 2 hurricane expected to make landfall early Wednesday morning. Right now, winds are at 100 miles an hour, pressure's at 988 millibars. As we look at that forecasted track there, expecting that landfall around 1 a.m. Wednesday, with winds at 105 miles an hour. So the threat is the storm surge and that flooding. And like was just mentioned there just by Bill Cairns, that slow moving storm is going to definitely cause that flooding threat to start increasing going into the middle of this week, expected to remain a tropical storm as it tracks across the state of Alabama, eventually into a remnant low there as we head into the rest of this week. Those hurricane force winds expected mainly from Gulfport to Mobile as we look at that catastrophic potential damage there. But closer to home, we do have a disturbance that's off the coast of Tampico that is bringing a surge of tropical moisture. This system, this low, does not have a chance of developing into any tropical system, but it's going to keep that cloud cover and those chances for showers for portions of South Texas, stretching from the Rio Grande Valley all the way up to Corpus Christi. So expect more showers and thunderstorms for mainly along the coast. Looking at those rain chances for the next several days, 40% chance for Tuesday. This is going to be dying down by Wednesday, but then as we get into Thursday and Friday, those rain chances are going to be on the uprise. So expect those occasional coastal flooding for the next several days here as we head into the next towards next weekend. Here's a live look at DHR Health in Edinburgh. Mostly cloudy conditions. Thankfully, that's keeping our temperatures fairly warm, or actually a little bit cooler than what we expected. Dealing with some isolated thunderstorm in Rio Grande City right now, so they're seeing a lot of that activity off towards the west. So definitely dealing with those occasional pop-up storms that could potentially happen from us here from Harlingen all the way to Brownsville going into tomorrow as we head into the next several days. Looking at that future clouds and rainfall, expect to see a hit or miss showers and storms mainly for our western areas as we head into tonight, into tomorrow morning, but then eventually getting down into the low 70s for those overnight lows. For our 7-day forecast, we're going to see a 40% chance of scattered rain for Tuesday, of dying down for Wednesday, like I just mentioned. We're going to be a little bit warmer for Wednesday. Highs will be possibly going to be in the 90s, but then we're going to be back in the 80s as we deal with more cloud cover going into Thursday and Friday, overnight lows in the 70s, and we're going to continue to see those rain chances lasting into Saturday and Sunday. Sydney.